What's going on, everybody? I am Blue Box from Space, and this is my LEGO first impression. Alright, today we're going to be looking at the LEGO Star Wars ATST Raider, set number 75254. It has 554 pieces to build this lovely custom ATST Raider. It's got the Mandalorian minifigure, it's got Cara Dune minifigure, and it's got two Klatooinian Raider minifigures. Now this set, I believe, is the first set of the series of the Lego Star Wars series to be released from the Mandalorian TV show. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know it was released several, because it's based off of the episode. I think it's episode 4, the 7 Samurai episode, where they have to help the villagers fight off the raiders. But it was based off of that episode, and I know it didn't air. I know this was released well before that episode aired, and I want to say it released before the Mandalorian series even started. When I first saw this set, I didn't realize it was from the Mandalorian. I didn't take a close look at it because I don't have an ATST, but I want one, but I didn't want this one because it was like, I wanted just like a regular Imperial ATST. I didn't want this custom thing. I figured this was from a TV series, but I think I assumed it was from Rebels, and I didn't take a close look at it to see the Mandalorian down here until after I watched the episode, and I was like, oh snap, this is a Mandalorian. It's got the Mandalorian with it. And then unfortunately then it was sold out for me for a while, a few weeks, but then when it finally came back in stock and I could finally pick it up. I actually got it on sale, I think, for $40. I don't know how much it retails originally, but I know that I got it on sale. But yeah, let's open her up and take a look inside. All right, let's take a look inside here. Oh, it's already open. That's weird. Oh, well, this is strange. All these bags are empty. That's real weird. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Huh. Actually, what happened was I built this last week in a live stream already. Yeah, and I didn't record this footage that I wanted. I was running low on time. I ran out of time, and I didn't record, the opening and all this stuff before the live stream. So, but anyway, let's just check out the build. All right, so normally this would be where I would have a time-lapse footage of the build, but I didn't record the build. Like I said, I was strapped for time, and I forgot to change some settings on some things, and I didn't actually record the build, and there's no VOD for it on Twitch. So yeah, let's just move on again to the actual review of the Raider itself. All right, so here we have the built ATST Raider. All in all, it didn't take very long to build it. It wasn't too crazy, not a lot of pieces there. It's got a little knob on the back here that you spin, and that spins the head. It has, you can see back here, there are these things you will push these in, and that fires the missiles on the front here. Yes, you got some nice, like, the stickers turned out kind of nice, really nice on it, I think, adding a lot of the custom details and stuff. I like these things. These are whips that they just kind of added onto it to make it seem like electrical wires and everything. What we're doing here, yeah, I think it turned out really nice, really nice. Let's look at the minifigures real quick though. We've got, first and foremost, the Mandalorian, who I'm just going to show you just the minifigure here. I think he is looking pretty good. He's got a lot of nice detail in there on his chest piece and his legs and everything. It's looking good. Underneath his helmet, it's just a solid black head. So there's no detail there. His helmet came out really nice, I think. Looks good. Looks good. It looks like it's just the regular Mandalorian helmet mold. Nothing different, just a different paint job. Put him back. The only thing I was disappointed with was his gun. Is just a normal blaster with a lightsaber handle on the end of it. Oh wait, that's not his. Sorry, I switched. I was playing with them a little earlier, and so this is actually his gun. His gun is just a pistol with a brown lightsaber hilt on it, or yeah, handle on it, and this little claw piece to give it that forked kind of look that it has. I was actually really disappointed with this. I mean, I was kind of hoping for a molded one, like in all honesty, which I guess wouldn't make too much sense. But you know, there it is. I guess if you're like, just the colors like don't even do it for me either. I don't know. I'm not wholly impressed with the gun. I thought that was a big fail there. The next minifigure here we have is Cara Dune. She's looking good. Her skin color is a little bit weird though. I don't know if it's gonna show up right in here. It's just she's got like this little orangey tinge to her. I thought that was a little bit strange. Yeah, it's not really showing up like it should on the video there. But you know, and then I think her details are nice. She gets her own little blaster. It's the one I showed you first. A blaster with a lightsaber hilt or lightsaber handle on the end of it, which you know I like that one. The colors are a little weird. They don't quite match up here, so it just makes it look kind of obvious what it is, but it's not too bad. Next up, we have the two Klatooinian Raiders. These guys they're actually quite different from each other. They each have different weapons. This guy, another one where he just has like a blaster with a brown lightsaber handle on it. And this guy just has two of these pistols here. Hard to see. Like I don't even know if that's like an actual like what this kind of thing is, but he's got two of those, and then they both, like I said, they both have their own unique details. They look very similar. They have the same color patterns, but like this one here has got a different thing on his head or neck or whatever, and even like the print on his let's try to get even the print on his head or on his chest and thing is chest prints. They even have prints on their back as well. But I think they did a good job overall on the minifigures. And then it's back to this guy here. You know, as far as how it moves and everything, like I said, it's got the pivoting or the spinning of the rotating of the head with the thing on the back and then the knob on the back, and then it does fire the lasers from pushing these things in. I can shoot that out. It's, you know, it shoots kind of nicely. These on the sides here, this will spin. This one's like on, but it's like barely on. It fell off once while I was sort of playing around with it. And then the one on the back, the other side here, maybe this one was one that fell off. Yeah, this is the one. It like barely has anything it's just that little post in there and it's barely coming out. And it plugs into that right there. So it doesn't really have a whole lot to grip onto in terms of like keeping it in there. So it does fall off pretty easily. One thing to note too, I picked it up and like sort of was trying to adjust something, and I accidentally shot myself in the face with this. So that's one thing you need to be careful of. The lid opens up here. You'll see the lid will open up like so, and you got a nice cockpit in there. It's not like super detailed, but little place for his blaster there. And then there are some details there are some details on the console there for you. You'll see for them to sit in. So, and you can actually have one guy sitting inside like so. He sits comfortably here. And then you can close the lid on him, and then you've got this like smaller lid here that opens up, and then there are handles. He doesn't actually like stand in there, but there are these handles that you can have him kind of, you can have him like grab onto, so he'll kind of like, he'll be popping up there. So that's pretty cool. There we go. That's a little better. Then he can have his blaster out too, so he can be shooting from the top. Oh, that was pretty fun. The only thing I have, like the only complaint that I have really with this is the fact that, so like the leg will bend here, right? The legs will bend here, but that's the only place that they bend. The ankles don't bend at all, and then right here it doesn't move. So there's no real reason to even have these move, and it's actually, I think it's listed as like, because you can't like have this leg moved and have it stand. It's not gonna, like, the legs literally have to be positioned like this, otherwise it's not gonna stand right. It's just gonna look stupid. Well, it won't look stupid because it'll be laying on the ground. And I feel like they actually had that. Where's the box? Yeah, on the box here they have this listed as like a feature. Like, oh look, the legs move, but that's not even like a real feature. Like as you literally cannot. There's no way you could have these legs move in a way that, like, and they only go backwards too. That's like, unless he's gonna be, I don't know, doing this. I don't know. Like, I don't know in what way moving these legs is actually going to benefit any play of this. But other than that, I thought it's a really nice set. Adds a splash of color to the normal ATST. I'm not a big fan of the brown, but you know, it gives it that muddy, dirty, rusty kind of look that it had in the show. Although you couldn't really see it too much because it was dark, I believe. What did it pop? I don't remember. It's been a few minutes since I watched it. But yeah, it's a fun little build. It didn't take too long. It wasn't that difficult. And what the result of it is a nice ATST that you can, play with or display. And yeah, it's a good time. I'd recommend it. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. And if you want to see more reviews of Lego sets, then make sure to subscribe. If you want to watch me build and help me build them, check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/blueboxfromspace. I do a couple other things on there too. So yeah, check me out there. Follow me over there if you want to get notified when I am live streaming. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. You just have some kind of instinct, don't you? Or you just know right when I'm about to start recording. That's you in there. This is your tail that you're looking at. I might actually